Yeah, yeah. Welcome to another episode of your favorite Friday podcast with your favorite Chris Chaos, number 420. From that 214 all day, baby. Get blazed, feel amazed. I don't care, eyes looking so glazed. No donuts, hey, go nuts. I keep going cause the flow's so cold, but I'ma keep on going. Man, if I was touring, man, I'd be making a grand like every single night. Everybody talk a lot of shit, but they ain't down to fight. They ain't down to bust. Trust, I come through banging like a motherfucking bus. On the hub, what it do? Smoke a dub with the damn crew, iPod. What it do, man? I'm getting faded. Coming through the block playing chess all day. This ain't the Queen's Gambit, this the king shit. Coming through the block with a ring on this bitch. I'm a baby OG, 31 years young. This episode is 31. Yo, we just here to have fun and maybe get some knowledge and some wisdom. Maybe get with the rhythm. With the rhythm. See, if I was writing, it's harder freestyle, bro. But y'all know that. Most of y'all know that. I got some topics. Shout out to the optics. And let's see. Get a giant ass fucking. That dope as fuck. Whoa. Nah, I don't. I was trying to. That's in the time we were trying to get some like club shit. And I actually made a song to this. I don't know where the track's at. It's called Bounce. Bouncing like a beat to the ball. And I'm keep on going like a basketball. Man, I keep on rubbing and I get so tired. When I drink my milk, man, I drink that all. Got my bones so strong. Got the arms so strong. Then this ain't my song. Don't know why I sound like this, man. The beat so high and the pitch so high. And I keep on going to the day that I die, man. I get so fried, call me a potato. Hate to talk shit, but they about to hate though. I'ma keep it going with the Play-Doh. I'ma get it with the Rado. I'ma get it Yo, this beat's got some heat though. Shout out to Louis Puente, man. And his family too. So here's some topics. First one, minorities. We are not minorities anymore. Black, brown, yellow, purple, green. We are not the minorities anymore. Stop calling ourselves minorities. We are the majority. This melanated lady I work with, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this is not perfect music for what I'm about to say. So this lady I work with, right? She was talking about the vaccine. And I guess she was saying that she wants to take the vaccine or whatever. I don't know. It was two people having a conversation. And one of them asked me if I'm going to take the vaccine. I was like, nah. Not even if it's free. Anyway, I had to say that. Something else. So I work at a school, and they do the pledge. Now I didn't used to do the pledge as a child because of I did before we started going to Jehovah's Witness church, and then Jehovah's Witness said it was like praying to it and shit. So we would just stand and we wouldn't do it. Then later on, I was like, yo, I found out that the pledge was like created as propaganda to sell flags and this and that. And I was like, okay, it's just, I was in my, what seemed like anti-American phase without realizing that I was able to talk so much shit about American shit because I'm an American. in America. And we're able to talk that shit. So recently, when I watched Fall of the Cabal, and I saw that, well, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But so now I do the pledge, and because if you know what I know, then come January, the pledge might be some kind of pledge to another country. It starts with a CH, and I ain't talking about Chris Chaos. Talking about that China, boy. People in China don't want to be in China. And this ain't a knock to Chinese people, it's a knock to the Chinese government. The corrupt Chinese government. I saw a meme today that showed it was a Brazilian ad, right? About wearing contraceptive. And it had like a little Putin inside of a condom. It had a little Trump inside of a condom, and then it had damn, who was the other person? Kim Jong-un or whatever, the North Korean dude. But I looked up Brazilian politics. It's all corrupt. They're so corrupt. So they have nowhere to point fingers at nobody. They're so corrupt like a motherfucker. And they shit on their own people. That's what happens. It'll be your own mother kind, baby. The Brazilian government shits on the Brazilian people. The Chinese government shits on the Chinese people and a lot of other people. It's a trip. Oh yeah, shout out to Cardinals. I've been seeing a couple Cardinals. I've been seeing my angel numbers. Shout out to angels and God. Today I saw like quadruple 8s. Which means a new beginning. I saw a lot of triple 1s and triple 2s. Triple 1 is like manifesting. It's like a support. Like you can manifest stuff. When you see 111 or 1111, especially before 1s or more, supposedly that's the time where you can manifest stuff more easily. And I forgot what I got a little booklet here because when I'm driving around and if I stop somewhere, listen. So 111, I wrote it in this tiny little book, is an energetic gateway has opened up for you, and this will rapidly manifest your thoughts in your reality, into your reality. 222, reoccurrence means a new beginning is on its way, new opportunities, and I've been seeing that. If there is chaos, harmony, and balance will soon be restored. Thank God in the universe. 333, I haven't seen in a while, but it means plans going well. 444, I saw just today. In harmony with the universe. If you see that quadruple 4, continue doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. 555 is very positive. Positive changes and for benefits, long and short term. If it's quadruple 5, your intentions are coming to reality but require patience. So 666, they say it's the mark of the beast, it's the mark of man, really. But it can mean an imbalance. It also means physical form, which is 6 electrons, neutrons, and protons. It's a reminder that you're infinite. An infinite being with infinite possibilities, no limits. Raise vibration with positive thoughts. Be thankful. If you see quadruple 6, meditate for balance. Now I've seen this several times. Man, when I order Chick-fil-A, I get the number 1, or I get the number 1 deluxe, no cheese, with a bottle of water, and it always comes out to 777. Perfect synchronicity with the universe. Ready for new knowledge. And on the back, I continue with 888 and more. Encouragement from angels at 888. And I saw quadruple 8. Represents abundant wealth, good fortune. That's dope. A possible phase is good karma. Possible phase in your life is about to end. Keep putting in work. 999. I haven't seen that in a while, but I like seeing it because I know it means heading to the next level. Release control, accept reality, let universe or God guide you. Express your truest self. Quadruple 9 means be more compassionate, be ready to receive new blessings, be bold, be brave. Triple O, you have an infinite support from your angels in everything you are planning to do. Now, those aren't the only angel numbers. Now, the one that I see kind of frequently is 1010. So I wrote it down, looked it up. 1010, you are now at a strong point of spiritual growth and awakening. Stay optimistic and focus on where you are and where you are going. Yo. Look at this little monster doing there. Weird, huh? Kind of cute, though. Yeah, it's the Friday podcast. It's gonna last a long time. Feeling fine, doing fine, chilling, getting high, feeling high, grilling. I don't really care if you say that you're a villain. I know that I prepared for the illin'. Man, I'm ready. My flow deadly. My flow cold like a motherfucking steady. Shotgun from Mr. Freeze. Yo, okay. So that was a couple topics right there. Let's get to another topic. Multiple personality. Oh, yeah. So, pronouns are very interesting to me because I took a lot of English classes. I enjoyed writing. I felt like a good writer, and there's a lot of rules that are drilled into your head when you're born in 1989 and go to public school in the 90s and the early 2000s. They and them is usually more than one person. It's changed. Not so much in where I'm around. Maybe because I'm in Texas, and a lot of people see that as a negative thing. But Texas is pretty liberal, especially the main cities. Like I'm in D-town, so the DFW Metroplex is pretty liberal. And maybe there's probably in a lot of circles, but I guess I just maybe where I work is not common. Like it's easy to live a life of a bubble that doesn't touch other bubbles, but that they're close to each other. But you see their reality on TV and shit like that. Another thing I want to talk about: major music moments in my life. And these are the reasons why I still make music despite all the encouragement to not make music anymore. Let's see. So the first song I ever wrote was a little flow. I was in middle school, 6th grade, and I showed my friend, my black homeboy named Michael, who used to go by Iceman. And then later on he changed to Iceberg Slim because of the pimp. And I showed it, but I didn't know he rapped, right? And I just remember listening. I don't know what song it was, but I heard a song on the radio and I said, man, that shit sounds easy to do. And like I've been listening to rap for a long time. I listen to Bone Thugs. I listen to DMX. I listen to like real shit, right? And so when I heard something that was like, yo, that I could do that. Now I can't do what Bone Thugs does. I can't do what DMX does. But there was something on the radio that I heard that I was like, yo, I could do that. So I wrote a little flow. And it was like something about, I'm from Texas, I eat pussy for breakfast. Bro, I never ate no pussy for breakfast, bro. Not at that time, But I showed my friend Mike, right? My friend Michael, and he was like, well, you rap? And I was like, I guess. And then he said, I'll rap too. And my brother raps, and we got this like, basically a studio, but it wasn't a studio. What it was a headphone with the mic in a bedroom. And those were some good times, man. Just like starting out. And it's different. It was different then than it is now. As it was different in the 80s than in the early 90s than it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like it changes, but a lot of similar aspects of it from hip hop. The feeling of creating, of being able to do something that you feel like you're a little bit better than other people around you, and everybody wants to do that. And you get encouragement and shit. So we started recording, and that was a major moment. Another major moment, I was at a family party, and my uncle, my cousin, and my other cousin, somebody else said, hey, they would put money on the table. I said, perform, we paid $20, and I was like, dang, I was like, all right, fuck it. So I put on my song and I performed, and it was in front of my family, so of course they showed love, but it was a cool experience. Then high school, performed at the Cinco de Mayo, like it was like a concert, I don't know, but they had like mariachis and shit and all that, and then I was on there rapping, like a clean rap song about being Hispanic or something. I don't remember what it was. Because I did it twice. I think the first time I did it solo, and I don't remember what song it was. And then the second time was my junior year, and I performed with my homeboy Alex Gamboa, and we did a song, Texas de Guatemala, because he's Guatemalan, and that was pretty fun. That was pretty cool. Senior year, I was gonna perform, and I made a song for this. It was gonna be amazing. I wrote a song for the school, South Garden. It was called SG. SG, they don't want to test us. Something with the young and the restless. SG. Anyway, I ended up getting in trouble that year before the performance. And since it was out of school, I was on a video, long story short, I was skipping school with this female, and that female had the video, and her parents saw the video, they took it to the school. The principal was like, well, it was off campus, so we can't really do shit, but he was gonna perform in our Cinco de Mayo thing, and now we can kick him out of it. And that's what they did. And that sucked so bad. And they shouldn't have did that. Or maybe they should have. Maybe it was supposed to happen. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. So then another time, I feel like I was in college already. So I feel like this was 08, 09. And my dad was working in downtown Dallas at a hotel. I think it was downtown Dallas at a real nice hotel, bartending. Bone Thugs and Harmony was in town. And they told him who they were, because my dad's real nice and stuff, and he's a good bartender. He's a great bartender. And he asked them or whatever, and then he called me, right? And I was like, oh shit, and I got nervous, I was high as fuck, I was paranoid, and I was like, bro, I can't go, I don't have, I'm not ready, and he was like, man, you better hurry the fuck up and get over here. By the time I showed up, they had left, they went out or something. And I was like, damn, and I was like, well, maybe I can leave it with you, maybe you can, put in their room. And he's like, all right. So my dad did it. And that was like in February or March of that year. I don't know what year it was. And it's like, yo, this little ex. I was like, yeah. And he said, yo, I'm with Bone Thugs and Harmony. We just want to tell you that we like what you're doing. Keep it up. If you get big enough in your town, we'll come fuck with you. Speaking of Bone Thugs, I was like, wow. I was up here. It was 420. Me and my cousins and the homeboy went to go smoke out a hot box of car that year, that 420 by the lake. It was incredible. But I just didn't keep doing it. I used to blame being a dad, but there was a period of time where I was like, I picked the family life, but it was too late. I had already done too much dirt, and that's all on me. And speaking of that, I had this real moment. That's like from a movie yesterday. It is pretty personal. But this is a personal podcast, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's probably traumatic for me, but it is what it is. So I put me and my parents, we all put in together and bought my son a new bed. Everything was already over there. We had took it to his house and stuff because he lives with his mom and stepdad. And there's two brothers. And I took the sheets because I was washing the sheets. And I get there, right? I pull up. It's cold outside. I tell him, hey, I'm here. I'll meet you at the door. And when he opens the door, right? All I hear is like his brothers, I hear them, laughing, having a good time, and he like looks back and he's like laughing or whatever. And that is what I gave up. That life for what? It just, everything happens for a reason. I gotta remind myself that. Cause then I leave that, right? I hug him, tell him I love him. I don't even know if I got to hug him that time. And so I bounce. And I come to the crib and I'm reflecting on that shit, and I'm like, damn, this is what I traded for. I could have had that joy, that Christmas laughter, and I know it's kind of hard right now because of COVID, but it's still, they got that family shit. And I know that it's just me and her weren't meant to be together, I guess, but we were meant to have him. And I'm glad that he has that shit. He has that experience of that mom and stepdad and his brothers and the house and the warm and the laughter and all that shit. I didn't really grow up with that. I mean, I did, but I didn't. And he almost didn't, but because his mom and shout out to her husband, I come here and I'm just alone. It's like, what did I trade it? What did I trade it for? Why? From being a full-time dad and husband to what? Just I do. My job is probably saved my life, maybe, along with my son, because it's like I'm kind of like a dad for a lot of kids in a lot of ways. So I think that helps. The fact that I get sad about my son, because now that he's older, he doesn't spend as much time with me. We let him decide. Like, I'm not gonna force him to come over on the weekend if he would rather chill with his bros. And I mean, literally his brothers. When he was younger, though, it was more frequent. Cause he was the only one. And it was between me and his mom, and it was back and forth with me. We spent a lot of time. We used to have little lightsaber battles in the backyard and shit. It was fun. We did a lot of stuff, so I gotta think about that. So just when you have kids, just appreciate it, because you'll miss that shit. And you know, now that he's 12, he's like into all kinds of different stuff. His voice is changing. I love him, and I'm proud of who he's become and who he's becoming. I couldn't be happier or prouder of him. You know? But, you know, it's like, what did I trade that for? A life of porn and, you know, green. But then I came back and I thought, well, everything happens for a reason. I'm supposed to do something. All the greatest men in history were always not the greatest fathers. And I do feel like I did all right, though. I'm doing okay in that aspect. Could do better, though. And I want to, and I will. Anyway, on a lighter note, so the major music on, there's another one besides the Bone Thugs one. I don't know which one. I forgot. I'm thirsty. Yo, is it true that cause I love Indian people. I love all people, but it's cool how different ethnicities have different mannerisms. Like I do know, like my son's doctor, she's an Indian lady. She kind of goes like this when she talks. You know, it is very good that he and it's like, whoa, does that hurt your head? This beat, but maybe they're so smart there. Weird, but still try to flow, man. I don't really know, but I keep on flowing and I keep on going. I keep on growing and I keep on throwing hot beats, hot tracks. Catch you on the streets and I lay you flat. Click, clack, splat, splat. Got the fucking cat. Got the fucking AK-40 on your back. And I'ma keep going. And I'ma keep flowing. And I'ma fly into that space, no hoeing. I'ma keep going to the motherfucking pros. I'ma keep saying all these motherfucking flows. And I keep doing podcasts. Keep doing do. I said keep doing do. It's got potential. That beat. Did I already go through all the beats? How long is that? No, that's 44 minutes. Anyway, so there's like a beat. There's a beat CD right here. So it's, you know, just it's just random. You can tell it's like from back in the day, early 2000s. Actually, it's like around 2010. A lot of stuff. Yep. Got the gingerbread in the gingerbread house. About to make some bread. About to make some I don't know what the fuck. I don't feel like freestyling. I'm too tired and hot. Let me crack this open because I do have a couple things to do today. This evening. I could save it. I'm trying to figure out if I should drink this or I should save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna pretend I'm drinking it. That's good. And I usually don't even like if I crack one open and I'll drink like I've had one before where like I crack it open at the end of work, so it's like close to the end of work, so it's about 3:30 or something, and I'll sip a little bit here and there just to keep the level, you know what I'm saying? And then I just put it to the side in the morning. Shit, I'll just keep drinking now and I'll finish it and shit. I don't know, those are good. Those cleans are really, really good. water. Ozarka. Riding in the parker. Might just spark up. Dog like a barker. Tony Parker. Tony Hawker is what I meant. Peter Parker on the fence. Cause he's Spider-Man. I guess that means that he's like, freestyling is very hard. Yeah, I guess that was. I'm trying to think of other mate because the Bone Thugs thing was huge. Oh, Wichita Falls, baby! I performed at Wichita Falls, which is really good. I performed in Dallas a few times at some open mics, which is really good. Man, shout out to open mics. I know that shit's not going on right now, probably in a lot of places because of COVID. But those were amazing, the ones that I did. Even like if I fucked up and shit, overall, it was great. Like, you know, fuck up, like I forgot, like, so Wichita Falls, right? They said, all right, you're gonna do like 2 songs. So I memorized 2 songs. And there's like handprints on the windows, and I don't remember putting that shit there. But it was kind of creepy. Weird. I don't know when that's from, man. Fuck, I'm about to. Life is short, baby. I could probably run to the store anyway and get some mold for tomorrow. So Christmas, Xmas is coming up. Most of y'all know that Christmas was not Jesus' real birthday. He was probably born like, you know, earlier, like, because it was too cold and shit, man. So it doesn't make sense. That's one thing that Jehovah's Witnesses get right. One of very few. No disrespect. See, just a little sip. Just a little tiny sip. It's so delicious. And I can feel it bubbly, the caffeine going into my brain. I'm awake. I'm awake and alive. Anyway, what's this? On the web. Oh, 97.9. On the block on 97.9. So this is why I wrote this down. See, the thing is, I'll be in the shower and I'll be thinking about stuff and then I write shit down, but I don't really express why I wrote it down. But then I just read this part and now I know why. So this one time, so I got a song called On the Block, and I got that on my YouTube page, Chris Chaos 420 Music. I have a censored version, right? And I want to get, so 97.9, was it 97.9 or K104? Whichever one was at the Valley View Mall. I want to say it was 97.9. I went up there because they had this process if you want to get your music played, right? Boom, boom, boom. Took my music and said, all right, then you got to have your people request it. So I put it out on MySpace and shit. And I was like, yo, everybody. And I was texting people and shit. Request my shit. Request my shit. And supposedly it got played. That's what my homeboy Chris told me. And I wonder if he just said that to make me feel better or if they actually played it. But if they did, it was only one time. But that one time means a lot to me because of all the people that called in for me. You know what I'm saying? Those were that's love right there. That was a very powerful moment for me. Now, I didn't even hear it on the radio, but just my friend saying, yo, I heard it on the radio. And that same friend, bro, he's a real good friend. Because one time I was about to get knocked out for some shit that I had nothing to do with. And it was like this brawl by the lake in the middle of the night. And I just out of nowhere, like somebody was about to knock me out. And I didn't even know I wasn't involved. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? They're fighting over a bottle and shit. Everybody was fucked up, and then started fighting over a bottle. Because one girl took a bottle from this other girl's boyfriend. I mean, it was crazy. And my friend just came up out of nowhere and knocked that dude out. Boom! And that dude fell. He fought, man. That shout out to him, Chris Salazar. What's your last name? Chris, you know who you are. Not Chris Chaos. Another Chris. Okay. Children's story, Red Hen, and okay, yeah. So I work with kids, right? And there's a story that I'm just an assistant, right? So the teacher was telling the story that was part of the lesson plan. It's about, and I forgot about this story. It's about a red hen that has to like work hard to make bread. And she asked for help from like people who eventually are gonna want to eat some of that bread, but they don't want to help her. So there's a dog that's all lazy and shit. It's like, nah, I ain't gonna help you. There's a cat who's all vain and shit, and she's like, nah, I ain't gonna help you because I'm just combing my fur. It was I don't know what other animal, but the red hen had to do all the work, right? And then she cooked it, and she made the bread, and all right, that's enough of that. And so she cooked the bread, right? And then at the end, you know, everybody wanted some. And she was like, nah, y'all can't have none. Because y'all didn't help me. Right? And so at the end of the story, the teacher asked the kids stuff like, you know, do you think that I don't know. I think it was like, do you think that the hen should have gave some to the other animals or whatever? And most of them are like, yeah, why not? You know, those people are how they are. I mean, it's not what they said, but I'm assuming it's what they're thinking. The dog and the cat are still gonna want to eat, even though they didn't help. But it's selfish in a way, you know what I'm saying? And so she didn't let them eat because they didn't help. And I don't think selflessness is being taught a lot these days. We live in a very selfish society. Even things that are supposedly woke, like The Secret, all kind of selfish in a way. That's probably gonna get oh, that's a dope. See, that's what I should have been telling my sad story too. Yeah, that's all I wrote down on that one. Then I wanted to talk about, so let's talk about the Pledge of Allegiance. Yeah. And I talked about those things, and let's take a smoke break, and then I'll do a couple other things, and we'll wrap this baby up. And we can get on with our days, babies. Gentlemen and ladies. This one's for the fans. This one's for the fam. This one's for the friends that's been there to the beginning to the end. I love y'all. I just saw 4. Let me check what that means. No more haters knocking at the door. It means in harmony with the universe. Yeah. It's perfect, man, because it works. Hey, just go berserk. So you can see the lava lamp acting weird and shit. I barely turn that bitch on. Yeah. Like I drew that. Random ass flower. Sorry, cough right into the. Sorry. But yeah, shout out to Saturn and Jupiter. I wonder what that day is gonna be like. Y'all, this is a little journal insert. September 3rd, went to Staples with Xavier. He's still taking medicine for strep. The doctor wants to see him again soon in case he has asthma. Thank God he does not have asthma. He was 77 pounds, 4 foot 6 inches, 10 years old, 5th grade. He's in 7th now. And that day we played Mario Bros. Wii, which I sold, and I regret selling that game. We played 3D Worlds, which I regret selling. I mean, when I sold them, it's because we had already played them out already, and he was already bored with them. Went to Glass Repair Shop, but they were closed for Labor Day. Watched Bob Burgers, and Xavier drew Link from Zelda twice. That's dope. Here on the airport, I only missed 1 hour of work so far this year. That definitely changed not long after that. Because of that, I started taking, I got off my anxiety and depression medicine. And I was taking like all these different things, and it wasn't working. I also do some of my money shit in here, some notes from work. We gotta do like these compliance videos, which is dope because every year it reminds us stuff like we learn about anaphylaxis, bloodborne pathogens. We gotta learn about that, like hepatitis C and stuff. Okay, this is a random quote. With a random picture on it. It's a weird space baby giant. And the quote said, it has nothing to do with the picture. Oh, I had a song to this beat called I Really Hate the Radio. 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 Man, fuck Comcast and Clear Channel and Radio 1. They some bums. Playing the same 4 songs over and over, man, it's dumb. Anyway, it says, if you love a flower, don't pick it up. Because if you pick it up, it dies. And it ceases to be what you love. So if you love a flower, let it be. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Yes, that's smart. That's from Osho. I don't know who that is. Another statement. Another quote I put. The less a statement means, the more people can rally behind it. Build back better. What's this? Many missions and missing. So often I'm wishing for calm in the storm. The form of a warm embrace with a trace of lace and a grace. A fine woman. A beautiful example of... I stopped writing. Oh yeah, we gotta learn about bullying for work. Different types of bullying. Physical, verbal, relational, and statistics. Wait, high self-esteem? I don't know, these are kind of mixed up. That's when I sold plasma. Yeah, I sold plasma one time. And I almost passed the fuck out. I was hungry. I was tired. And yo, they hooked me up. Immediately, I felt uncomfortable. I didn't like it. I didn't like that you had to pump your own blood out. Jesus. Just thinking about it makes me feel gross. Man, it was crazy. Anyway, she was like, hey, if you feel, and she was like, we had just started. If you feel like you're going to pass out or something, let me know. And I was like, or if you feel weird. And I was like, oh, I feel weird. I was like, what? And I was like, I feel like I'm going to pass out. And she was like, oh, shit, okay. And so they put like an ice pack on my head or something like that. And that got me back up. She's like, we're still going to pay you full price, da-da-da-da, you know. I was like, thank God I didn't go through this and not get full price because they didn't get shit from me. They didn't get shit from me. Maybe they got this much plasma. That's all they got, bro. They ain't saving nobody with my plasma. Unless it's a fairy. Oh, it's a song I use. I might remake this song. Shout out to Nas when he remade songs with the same beat. Yeah. So, this one's pretty dope, man. Jenica 2, Part 2. Mini-series. So she's fighting a couple, and it gets deeper into the story. All the Ninja Turtle mini-series, macro series, I fucks with. The only one I didn't really like was Dimension X, but even Dimension X was good. It was more like it was a trial case. It was actually amazing. No, Dimension X was them going around different places. And then there was the trial of Krang. It was all dope. And then the ongoing series, we got this cool cover. Right. And the cool thing is, spoilers in 2, 1. The picture for the next issue, for next month, right? It's like the future. It's the turtles in the future. And it has Raphael missing an eye. Or I assume it's Raphael. Because that's how they do them in the... And what's his name? It's on... see, this little... right now, this turtle is a baby. Well, not a baby. It's a little kid that they're training. Let me try to find it. It's a little albino turtle. Oh, yeah, they added... What's that? Irma? No, it's not Irma. What's that chick's name? From the old ones. Mona Lisa. I think that's Mona Lisa. Right, so they added Mona Lisa. Looks like they're having an AA meeting for mutants. And, let's see. There's some kind of brawl going on and stuff. We'll see. I haven't read it yet. It looks dope though. A lot of shit going on. So in that picture at the end, they got these little guys, right? These little mutants that were made by Hobb and his scientists, and they were selling them to Karai, but the Mutanable. No, somebody let them free. I think it was Jenica, the new female turtle, and they didn't show the little albino turtle. She's in another episode. Another book. But anyways, that becomes her. So this is like it's like a see into the future or something. Because she also has this time thing, which is from, what was her name? Lynette. What's up, Renette? And Renette was, they haven't showed her in a while, but she was a time traveler. And she had something like this, a time traveling stat. So I'm pretty excited about next month. That's January, I think, right? Because this one came out this month. So it's got to be January. If you can afford it, get all these motherfuckers, man. And it puts them all in order. Puts the mini series, the macro series, the main series, everything, bro. Oh, I forgot about this beat. Well, it's been fun. Maybe I'll put out another couple bonus episodes if I'll be on vacation. Good vibes, good vibrations, good frequencies. Focus on the positive. I don't know which ways it is because it's like backwards. This is episode 31. Thank you, motherfuckers. Beautiful ladies and gentlemen. I love y'all so much. So much. And I don't know why I'm shaking my head when I'm saying it. Oh yeah, because I'm Indian. A little bit. About that much. Oh! I'll say, no, that's a... I gotta save. There's a joke I have, but I have to save it for my stand-up. If I ever have a stand-up, I gotta have some jokes. And I finally got a joke that I thought of in the shower that I feel like is a good joke for the stand-up. Thank you for listening to my podcast. Thank you all for watching. Come again soon. Like and subscribe, share. Cause it's all about love. Thank the God above. Appreciated everything and everyone. Fuck it. Before you kick the bucket, get high like a motherfucking rocket. Got the heater in my pocket. You don't want me to cock it. You really don't want me to pop it. So you better drop it before I drop you. Before they come and cop you. Before they come and pick you up. Feeling holy. Air moving in through your holies. Call the police. If you really need them. It's just a freestyle. You can't always believe them. Just another rhyme. Filling up the time. Feeling up so fine, about to do a crime, about to get blazed, about to get phased, lost and tossed in the motherfucking maze, blazing. Man, I feel so amazing. Motherfucker, so contagious. Vibrate in the frequency. Haters, they can't seek with me. Haters, they keep blazing. Haters, they keep confusing the situation. Oh, man. Once again, thank you for coming. Please like, share, subscribe. One more time for the grind. Peace.